This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in Chesterfield County. More specifically, I am off the Kuala Road corridor. Today we're going to take a look at a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. This home is located here on a beautiful, quiet, half-plus acre. We've got a great location. I was listening a few minutes ago. I heard wildlife out here that I'm not sure what it was, but we've got a really peaceful location. This home, built in 1986, is coming in at 2651 for the square footage. And of course, people buy real estate for different reasons. Some people are just tired of renting, some are downsizing, some have a job relocation, some want a new school district, and some just simply need more space. Perhaps you have a family member that joins you, or maybe even a 4-year-old that decides she needs a little more privacy. Well, this home might be right for you. The thing I like about this home is we do have an in-law suite. And the interesting thing about an in-law suite is they are not that common in this area. There's some parts of the country where it's very common to have 2 and 3 unit homes. The only time we really have those in Metro Richmond area is going to be in the city limits of Richmond. So in other words, in the counties, you won't find any homes that were built as 2 or 3 family homes. The homes that do have typically an in-law suite aren't going to have a full-blown apartment with a full kitchen, typically if they went through the proper permitting process. The counties do have some restrictions about how far you can go as far as completely separate living spaces. This is the next best thing because you do have privacy for that unit. They would have to share the kitchen, but otherwise they would pretty much be self-contained. We'll see that here momentarily when we go through. This addition here that you see directly in front of me is the in-law suite. I wanted to point something out here on the exterior. This box with this cable here, this cable is for a generator. In the case of a power outage, you are able to hook up a generator. You want to make sure you do that outside. You don't want to put the generator inside. I say that, and some people are probably chuckling because it's common sense. However, every year when we have a storm, someone inevitably gets harmed or killed as a result of carbon monoxide poisoning. So just a word to the wise, you want to always have a generator outside. That will simplify life greatly because, of course, you can hook up your basic electrical devices, a refrigerator, freezer, lights. You're not necessarily going to be able to run a full-blown heat pump, but you can pretty much do everything else with one of those generators. Okay, we come in here off the deck. We're, of course, in the formal dining room. Directly ahead is going to be our more formal living room. Straight ahead is going to be our kitchen. Our kitchen has 42-inch cabinets, recessed lights, stainless steel appliances. This is Corian countertop here. Great surface. A lot of people really like it. Of course, low maintenance. We've got a double bowl sink and a tile backsplash. Our refrigerator would go right here, right underneath those 2 cabinets. There is hookup there for ice maker. And we have a closet here. This is currently set up as a co-closet. However, someone could put shelving in there and make that a little pantry if desired. Here to my left is going to be our space for our dinette. We go right there in the corner. Just a really nicely laid out kitchen. I'm going to go here to my left. This is going to be our family room. Our family room does have a wood burning fireplace, ceiling fan. This is new carpet in here. This home really feels like it's in great condition. It definitely shows good pride of ownership. A lot of people said that I was moving too fast, so I need to slow down. So I'm trying to slow down the camera movements. I don't want anybody to get dizzy or uncomfortable. Here to the left is going to be our sunroom. This is nice and bright room, as you can see. We have skylights and plenty of window light flowing right in to this room. We do have a door off to the parking area, and so it's nice and convenient. You can just park and then come right on in this door. This would be a great space, perhaps for some plants or wicker furniture, or if you're an artist, you've got that good, valued natural light. Okay, to the left is going to be our small hallway going towards our in-law suite. Before we get there though, we have our laundry room. That is a gas water heater. Here to the right is going to be our powder room. And the thing I like about the location of this particular in-law suite is it is all first level, and we do have a lock on the door here. So if whoever was living here wanted privacy and security, they could of course lock that door. They could enter and leave through that door off the deck, and they would have their own space here. This is a really good space. We do have a gas log fireplace over here. Over top of the gas log fireplace would be a great place to go ahead and put the television right up there. It's a nice layout. This is the panel box here for that whole house generator I was talking about earlier. So you would turn it on there and then be able to enjoy the electricity while the rest of the block was in the dark. Here to the right is going to be our beautiful bathroom and walk-in closet for this in-law suite. We actually have two vanities in here. This is going to be a smaller vanity here behind the door, and our larger vanity is going to be to my right. Linen closet right there, and that's a larger vanity. Plenty of space there if you wanted to put curling iron and all of the other miscellaneous paint and accessories that some people like to use. You could do that right there. Okay, our beautiful shower. I apologize, I think one of the lights are blown out. But in this shower, we have an articulating shower head. I know it's getting even darker in here. And on this side, we have another shower head. I'm gonna back up a little bit. But a great place there to go ahead and get clean. You get hit from both sides, and that's always a beautiful thing. Our walk-in closet, very unusual to have a efficiency or an in-law suite with a full-blown walk-in closet. I love what they did with the custom unit here. You've got some drawers, you've got rods, you've got some cubbies, a lot of good storage space here in this walk-in closet. Okay, we're going to transition back through, and we are going to go upstairs and see what our upstairs has to offer. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of a wonderful lady coming from New York City. She's relocating here to Richmond, and she wanted to kind of scout Richmond out, see what was here, what the possibilities were as far as her next home. We had a good productive day. We narrowed it down to a subdivision, a townhouse subdivision, and she was sharing with me all of the ins and outs that she's dealing with in New York City as far as her co-op. And those of you that are here in Virginia know that we really don't do co-ops. That is a concept in other parts of the country, in large metropolitan areas primarily. And she was explaining to me how restrictive they are. I'll give you an example. When it's time to move, they have certain hours that the moving trucks can and cannot do that. If she wanted to have work done to the inside of her unit, she has to get the contractor approved by the board. And, which was even more shocking to me, is that if someone wants to live in a co-op, the board has to approve them. So even though you may be qualified to get a mortgage, if the co-op doesn't like you, then you're not moving in, which to me just kind of raises some red flags in my mind, because there's some potential there for some unfair practices. And I'm not sure how they handle that. I'm not sure how the government looks at that, but it is legal and common practice there in New York City. So we don't have that issue here. That's one of the things I love about this area, is anything you want to do from a real estate standpoint, we are really friendly when it comes to property owner rights in Virginia. That is definitely a thing that I have noticed when talking to people that come from other places. Real estate is very, very local. Even when we look at other parts of Virginia, there are other areas that have different paperwork than we have, that different disclosures that we don't even have to worry about, but they do. It's a standard practice in some places. For example, Virginia Beach area and Tidewater area, they have a special form that deals with air traffic. Of course, air traffic can create noise. We obviously have airports here, but we don't have to do any special paperwork to disclose that the Richmond Airport is right down the street or anything of that nature. Okay, this is going to be our master bedroom, really good size master. I'm really impressed that they were able to get 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms in this floor plan, make them all good size rooms, and make the floor plan make great sense. This is a cedar closet. For those of you not familiar with cedar, cedar is a natural repellent to moths. So instead of having moth balls and walking in public smelling like you're 105 years old, you just simply put your clothes in a cedar closet and then you don't have to worry about any moth infestation. Okay, this is our fiberglass tub shower enclosure in our master bath. We do have a linen closet right there, nice and convenient. And that's going to do it for this beautiful home. I'm really impressed. If you need a property with an in-law suite, there aren't going to be a lot of choices, but I think this one definitely would be. If you have any questions about this or any other home in the market, my name is Max Williams. It would be my honor to help. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget, we've got the rent-to-own program starting at $12.50 a month and up for the counties of Henrico, Hanover, and Chesterfield. Max Williams, 804-402-7788. And reach on Facebook, under Richmond Area Foreclosures on YouTube, under my nname, Max Williams Realtor. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Have a great day.